Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to review some fashion stuff today. It's Chanel time again. So, a very popular piece comes with its little booklet of its care booklet. Put it that way. I have like a ton of these by now. The little, glove inside, and this is the package it comes in. I'm gonna put this aside. These are the new boxes they use in this kind of mattified look, almost rubberized. And then the inside has a little pouch. There it is. Another care booklet in here. Authenticity card with its number. And this I already took out, but I'll show you in a minute. This is the pouch, it's open on top, and it's the card holder. There you go. Caviar leather, gold hardware. You open it, it has its little white paper protection inside. And this thing that I already took out, but I'll put it back in just for the sake of taking it out again. It has in here like its little credit card paper thingy, which we take out. And we're all set. So the pouch is kind of a softer material on the outside, and it has a cotton on the inside. It's very practical if you want to store your little card holder, because you just slip it in like that. I would maybe even slip it in this way so it's easier to protect. Voila. Some people get like a pouch that has a cover on top, but the original pouches are these. Now, why do I know? I know because, again, when I went to purchase this, my essay, I don't like any products that have been handled with in any way, so she goes always to the back and gets me an originally sealed one. I have asked for, as far as production is concerned, made in France, made in Italy, made in Spain. This one is made in Spain. Perfect leather anyway, no problems whatsoever with it. It's not too puffy, so I'm really happy about that. However, it's been quite a while since I've seen these made anywhere else but in Spain. So I do not know if this is, if the card holder is made anywhere else but in Spain. Now that they've upped their prices again, who knows? Maybe now they're going to invest in producing more in France. I don't know. But as far as the quality is concerned, absolutely no issues with small leather goods made outside of France. So we'll see. For now, smells good, smells great. I'm happy with it. You have the gold hardware in the front, very shiny. And you always have to have your interlocking. See so bad with left and right, guys. The left one should overlap the right one. So you see this one goes on top of that one. But I guess forgeries or whoever's doing replicas nowadays knows that by now, so I don't know. I think it's irrelevant to seeing if these babies are fake or not. You have your two compartments. You have the burgundy fabric inside. This is not leather. This is like some sort of twill type of fabric. And here you have, let me just cover this up. Here you have black fabric. The twilly looking fabric in black. And right over there, I'm going to cover that up. See just a little bit of it there. Is your authenticity sticker, which will match the number on the authenticity card. Obviously, whenever you get home, that's the first thing you should do, is check out that the two numbers match. Sometimes they don't match. In case some essay made a mistake, there's a hiccup in the back where they wrap your stuff up for you. But since this one was never opened before, there's no possibility of it not being a match. However, as far as stitching count goes, let's see how many stitches every square has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. That's a very good stitch count. 9.5 stitches per puff per little matelassé square, so it's like 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5. That's Very good. You see, it's kind of, actually, it is quite puffy. It's puffier than the wallet on chain that's made in France. But then you could check out my wallet on chain review on all the ways I like to wear it or not wear it. And as comparison to the puffiness, I explained why I like them depuffed. The wallet on chain depuffed to me is bliss. Things are falling apart here. So this little baby can hold, as you have seen in a myriad of other reviews online, this little baby can hold so much more than one thinks. Because yes, it is called a card holder, and yes, it's meant to be storage for, you know, business cards, credit cards, visit cards, whatever you want. But at the end of the day, this is so usable as a wallet. You could put in cash, you could put in your credit cards, you could put in some coins as well, you could put in bills, you could put in so much. Of course, as far as accessories goes, I don't know what could, I don't know. No accessory can fit in here. I mean, let's be honest about it. There's no lipstick that can fit in here. There's no pair of sunglasses that can fit in here. Maybe contact lenses, but if you kind of wear them, if you carry them in a non-plastic thick packaging with liquid in them, then perhaps contact lenses if you really want to stick something in there. Or testers of lipsticks or something that come in like these little plasticky flat, but once you open them, you can't put them back in here, otherwise you're going to stain your burgundy twill cottony, whatever it is inside there. You will find your Chanel Paris insignia inscripted there. That has to say Chanel Paris. If you have an original, here there is no inscriptions, and then you have Coco there. Very sturdy. You know, what I like about it is this little metal thing is covered on the inside, so it doesn't kind of poke out on behind the leather, so it doesn't damage the inside of your little card holder. And what I like about this one as compared to the wallet on chain is this is a very sturdy little knob, or whatever you call it, clippy thing. It's very well attached to it. With the WOX, you kind of, when you pull, because I mean the quantity of leather is much bigger and it's wider, it's more spread, this kind of, you have the feeling you could almost like pull it, you know, and the leather kind of goes with it. But on the card holder, that is not the case. I don't know if they use glues or not, whatever the case may be, very sturdy. So that's a good side, or a good point, or an extra point for the card holder. Also, no Mona Lisa smile pockets in the back. This is purely matelassé quilting through and through. So if we turn it, if we go like that, you see it's one piece of leather used all the way up to here. So it begins there, it runs down there, and it ends here. The inside leather bit, which ends right there, is a very short snippet of leather, and it is not matelassé, not quilted, as isn't this little bit of leather here. Would I recommend it? Yes and no. Yes, if you want your little Chanel bit to kind of, you know, have with you, if you cherish and covet Chanel pieces and Chanel leathers, it's really cool to have it, but it's extremely expensive, especially now after the markup. This was purchased before the markup. Even before the markup, it was just, the prices was beyond, but now it's like over €300 price mark. I don't know what to say. To me, it's definitely overly priced as of now. These little leather goods should not be so expensive, but it is a classic. It's one of, you know, it's a card holder, the wallet on chain, and the double flap, and the GST. Those are the classic Chanel pieces. So I understand why everybody wants this, understand why it's so popular. I would recommend it in caviar leather. You know, from time to time they come up with other colors, other leathers, other materials. This is a little piece you're going to use a lot. You're going to throw it in and out of the bag a lot, in and out of your pocket a lot, and you don't want to have leather that can easily scratch or mark or stain. This really resists very well against water as well. I don't know colored materials. I wouldn't even test it out. Of course, I would try to protect it as much as possible, but it's been in use for quite a while now, and it's extremely sturdy. So thumbs up for quality, looks, appeal, and the smell of this leather. Thumbs down for the price. But Chanel and price increases. Luxury, just go figure that. I don't know. I think they're exaggerating it. You know, at a certain point, there's a time when you have to also say, okay, it's enough now. Either produce something completely new and make it a new classic, make it extremely expensive to make, up your game, and then up your price. But don't keep upping the price on stuff that you've been producing for decades already, and you know how to produce it when it takes you this much to make one. So don't exaggerate, Chanel. Don't get too greedy, because we're watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked it. Leave me comments in the comment section below, and subscribe to my videos if you want to see more. And stay tuned for my next video coming up very soon. Love you all. Bye. Take care.